Frequency check. Frequency check. It start with you, ladies and gentlemen. It start with you. I'm just a messenger, and I'm just a reminder. But it start with you. Students in abundance, loving light, health, and wholeness. 3 times, because this may be lengthy. Students in abundance, loving light, health, and wholeness. To the cosmic, conscious, family, and soul tribe. Greetings to everybody from the nest. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. 3 times. I'm feeling marvelous on this Tuesday. Loving light to myself, from my higher self to your higher self, peace and power. From my spirit guides and ancestors to yours, peace and power. We're gonna start it off proper with animal oracle. We're still doing our part to illuminate the universe, and we're still experiencing all that life has to offer. It's been the last 2 cards that I remember being read. But I remember what I use my energy and present myself to you to do, because I'm here to speak to the hearts of people, not their heads, not y'all head. I'm here to speak to y'all heart and not y'all head. So I do be remembering what I be saying and what I be reading from, and know what I be reading when I'm sharing it. Just know that much. Rhinoceros. I love that energy. Rhinoceros. Let y'all tap into that frequency for a minute. Rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous. Wow, it don't get no plainer than that. Be strong and courageous. And being strong may not necessarily have to do with the physicality. You know, you may have to be strong mentally. You may have to be strong in discipline. You may have to be strong in your will. You may have to be strong in over your desires. Ain't no telling what in your diet. Ain't no telling where we may have to be strong at, and that will take courage to push through. But we're gonna see what the rhinoceros got to say for itself. Y'all bear with me. Everybody good? All is well with everybody? Okay, that's what I love to hear. You hear me? Love to hear that everybody good, because I'm good. Rhinoceros, be courageous, be strong, partner, and courageous. Archangel Sandalphon and Raquiel. About rhinoceros. These massive creatures originate from Lakume, the ascendant aspect of Sirius. Their fortitude and their love of earth. Their fortitude and their love of earth have enabled them to ascend into the 5th dimension. That's where we're supposed to be operating from now. Their sole mission is to act as bridges between source and earth. It's kind of like the role I play. I'm just a bridge between source and earth. They help people and animals to plug their earth star chakras into Lady Gaia to be charged with her light. They are representatives of the golden age of Mu and hold in trust for us the information, knowledge, and wisdom of that era. Lemuria, for those who don't know what Mu is, Lemuria. It is also contained in the healing blue of aquamarine flame held within the centers of Earth, Orion, Sirius, the Pleiades, and Neptune. The rhinos are helping Earth to ascend by holding the geometric structure that connect the Ascension planets. Their service work is to prune trees or act as grass mowers. Guidance. This card reminds us that you do a great deal of service work, especially healing, without knowing that you do. This card reminds us that you do a great deal of service work, especially healing, without knowing you do so. You are asked to visualize the blue aquamarine flame of Michael and Mary and imagine yourself standing within it. I say it all the time. Everybody is Jesus to somebody. This will activate knowledge and wisdom that you are ready to bring forward from the golden age of Mu. Recognize that this is important, and that the keys and codes from Mu will help Earth and those around you to ascend. Your guidance is to move steadily on your path. Know that you are healing and connecting places and people wherever you go. People may not understand you, but you are developing fortitude, strength, and determination. These qualities will ultimately help you on your ascension journey. That was powerful. Be strong and courageous. Rhinoceros energy. We done did everything to get this far. We beat the odds. We rose above the challenges in my life and you and yours. What else is there other than to find peace, happiness, joy, creativity, and all those other good things in the place that we're able to build from in this present? If losses are lessons, I'll take one. If losses are lessons, I'll take the L. Somebody will catch it out there. What's your happiness? I'm happy to be here. And with that said, if you don't know what it takes to make you happy, find what it takes to make you happy, and then do that thing that makes you happy. Appreciate yourself a little bit more. I don't know your ideologies or your preferences or what happiness may be, but I do know happiness requires inner wisdom, intelligence, and the ability to express yourself freely. So thank y'all for this opportunity, giving me this opportunity to express and share myself to you as Sawuda God. It's a pleasure to be here, just as much as it's a pleasure for some of you to hear the things that I may have to say. Wisdom and intelligence to know as much as you could possibly absorb while you're in this present life stream. It takes wisdom and intelligence to attempt to know as much as you can while you're presently in this life stream. Why do I say that? Because not only will it help you get further with certain challenges, or me or us get further with certain challenges, obstacles, or trials present themselves to us, but with the knowledge and information that turns into wisdom from the experiences, we're able to share and pass the baton, pass those nuggets, pass those gems, pass those jewels to others, so they'll be able to navigate or navigate their journey a little better. If we pass it down. Help people around us. We could do a lot more concerning the people around us if we pass what we know down. I got a question. If they shut the internet down, if they shut the internet down right now, what y'all gonna do? I already know a lot of us gonna go crazy. But what y'all gonna do? Who gonna really lose their mind? And who gonna tap into it? Just some things I think about. On a scale of 1 to 10, how far do you think you have lived up to your potential? On a scale of 1 to 10, how far do we think we have lived up to our potential? See, I talk to myself very honestly. And when I receive these insights and these inspirations, and I'm led to write what's being communicated to me on the paper so I can share it with someone or somebody or through the form of a video, it be real. This is how I talk to myself. These are the angles. The angles and the angels that I use to look at myself and present myself real situations, real life conversations, uncomfortable at times and comforting at some. But that's part of the whole purpose. On a scale of 1 to 10, how far do we think we have lived up to our potential? While I'm waiting, shout out to the Virgos. It's y'all season. You know, my father, a Virgo, he made 75 years on this planet. He just had a birthday on the 4th, so shout out to the Virgos. Salute to y'all. On a scale of 1 to 10, how far do you think you have lived up to your potential? That's so deep a question because technology don't got us so out of touch to the point that we'll call the blueprints that was left ages ago by the ancestors and the ancients primitive, when we the most primitive thing on the planet in this present time. But we don't see the degradation that we see the degradation that we're going through in the eyes of external events, but we don't see the degradation of humanity itself. And that's something deep to think about. And don't be mad at me, I'm just a messenger. But if you is gonna be mad at me, don't be mad at me about telling the truth or speaking what's true to me. Be mad at me if I tell you a lie about something. Nobody ever, never got anywhere by giving up too soon or giving up at all. I don't know who that's for. You did everything to get this far though. Don't forget that. Don't forget what you did it for. Don't take your eyes off the prize that you set for yourself. L is just a lesson. Abundance comes in all forms, family. Abundance comes in all forms. It could be your happiness, it could be your love life, it could be your monetary life, it could be material things. Abundance comes in all forms. But when it comes to illusions and tricks, are we tired yet? Are we tired yet? Because to get sick and tired, you got to get sick and tired. And to get out the tricks and illusions, you got to get out the tricks and illusions. What does that mean? That means we got to stop playing games, family. We got to be real with ourselves and be real with our reflections. one another, our shadows. You know, whatever you want to, however you want to look at it. But we should be in a place that how we treat ourselves, we should be able to extend that. That's a part of shadow work. And when we're in that place, because like I say, you got to get tired of being sick and tired. So when you want to be feeling good for no reason at all, when you want to be able to have laughter in your life, when you want to be able to experience what joy is, when you want to be able to experience what I say abundance is in all its forms, you know, emotionally, spiritually, more so materially, for those who really sincere about their path, spiritually and emotionally, more so physically. It really does, and it's a good space to be in. And my point was, because it's a self-reflecting comment, we got to get tired of causing. When we tired of causing, because we got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And when you're tired of being sick and tired, it causes you to look at yourself. And after looking at yourself, it causes us to go inside ourselves, to do some things, to adjust some things, to manage some things, to reset some things, to release some things. When we get tired of causing damage and hurt and disappointment to ourselves, it's easily able to see what we have did in the lives of the people that we know. And depending on who's looking at it, it may be an assessment not ready to be taken. But at some point in the journey of your path, our path, we're gonna take it. You know, that's the only way we're able to heal it. That's the only way we're able to have some wisdom from the experiences that we had, because we come back and heal it, and we're able to share different experiences and different, and different events and different moments of what and where the things that we have healed had done, and helping us continue to transform and transform and transform, so we can be better than we never been. Because one thing I know about human beings, we're good at thinking that we fool everybody else, not realizing that we so see-through. We're so good at thinking that we're fooling everybody else, not realizing that we so see-through. So, tricks and illusions really are always our own. What's your happiness? Manage your time so you have all the time you need to do all the things that you would like to do. Self-management is time management. Otherwise, it ain't no clock. Only thing I needed a clock for today is to determine when I was going to tap in with y'all in the form of this video. That's the only time I needed a clock today. Otherwise, I've been in the time of timelessness, in the spirit. And that's real talk. Being wise, family. Being wise means that we will have to create and make decisions that bring greatness to our lives. I'm going to say it again. Being wise, because I spoke about wise, wisdom, and intelligence. Being wise means that we will have to create and make decisions that bring greatness to our life. That's how we transfer grief to greatness, by being wise. Better decisions. You know better, you do better. You heard it all before. And in a long story, long form, finish what you started. The only person that can give up on you is truly you. Nobody ever get anywhere by stopping before they finish what they started anyway. Peace. Salud to God.